Listen, do you mind if I put my 2 cents in?
No, honey, I don't mind.
Call the police immediately.
I don't get it.
No idea what you're talking about. Yes? Hello? Hi, stranger.
I want ham and eggs and flapjacks with lots of butter and syrup and coffee. I'll take the coffee now.
Why have you come with me? Strange.
Where's my dough?
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Vibes and Stuff Live in the Morning. It's your host, Chuck Allen, with your host, Uncle Freezy, coming to you live on a Thursday, August the
Thursday.
11th. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Robert Ones, how you doing this morning? How you doing this morning?
Man, I'm good, bro.
Yes,
Good.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Had some technical difficulties yesterday. My apologies. Vibrant Ones. Thought I had some things, some technical things going to be worked out. They eventually did, but not as quickly as I hoped. Going forward, hopefully there'll be no more buffering and matrix, breakups. Hopefully I'll be coming through crystal clear. So I appreciate you guys understanding and coming back and rocking with us today, Thursday, man. One more day until Friday. The weekend is almost here, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So what's on the agenda today, huh?
Yeah, man, we got a special announcement today, man.
Okay.
A special announcement. Vibrant ones. We got a special announcement. We're gonna let Chuck Allen do the special announcement. And for the most part, man, we're gonna talk about this toxic relationships thing. That's dope. That's a topic. And then we'll see, man. Party people in the place to be. We let y'all, you know what I'm saying, do from there, man. Let's go. Let's get it. Yeah, man. Check. You ready? You ready to announce the special announcement, man?
Okay. Salute to all the vibrant ones in the building, man. Yeah, we got a special announcement. Hope you guys are ready for this. I wasn't sure how I was going to break this news, man. Some things need, special introduction. Needs the build up. But here we go. What happens when the unstoppable force meets the unmovable object? What happens when two entities come together to form the greatest YouTube collaboration of all time? What do you get when you have Vibes and Stuff and the Front Stoop in a creative collaboration to give the people exactly what they want? Tune in weekdays, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 9:30 a.m., except on Wednesdays, 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. Your weekday mornings will never be the same.
Them.
Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. You heard it right. Vibes and Stuff together on your weekday mornings. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, sir. We got to make some noise for that. Yeah, man. I'm excited for this collaboration, man. This is 90s Orlando. This is Shaq and Penny. This is Shaq and Kobe.
Yeah, man.
This is Miami Heat, Dwayne Wade and Shaq. Like, this is a championship collaboration, man. This is something special, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This is historic.
Yeah, man. So Vibe,
Sav said.
Go ahead.
Savage NYC said he wasn't sure what we announced. I tell you what, this is what we announced right here. This is what we were announcing. Yeah, coming your way, a YouTube special event, a collabo between two YouTube monsters, Vibes and Stuff, and the Front Stoop. This is a 10-episode special event starting August 15th. Don't miss it. That's what we announcing. Chuck announced it, man. I'm not for sure how that, man. Listen, I'm not sure how everybody in here is not super excited. Man,
this is gonna be crazy.
Because now, man, it was like my brain was like splitting in half. Like, I can't believe what I'm hearing. Yeah, man. Listen, man, this thing is gonna be crazy. This thing is gonna be crazy, man. This thing is crazy. Yeah, man, this is crazy, man. This is like one of the craziest things that you ever heard in your life, yo. You taking the energy of Uncle Freezy and Chuck Allen, combining it with the energy of the Podfather and the Front Stoop, putting it together for a 10-episode joint. You know what I'm saying? 10-episode collabo. Yo, it's gonna be crazy, bro. Crazy.
It is. It's definitely going to be crazy, man. Make sure y'all tuning in. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend who's going to tell a friend. I mean, it's going to be a YouTube event, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, King Poppy, definitely. Yeah, man. We're exploring new adventures. Shout out to the Podfather, Sim Russell. We're coming together to yeah, man. Give y'all what y'all want, man. Y'all want a dope morning show? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and while it's just 10 episodes, so we're gonna do 10 episodes starting August 15th. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy in itself. Yeah, that's crazy in itself. You already
Yes.
know what it is with the energy and all of that stuff, man. Vibe stuff. We be here just about every morning, mostly every morning, except when the internet and technology let us down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all know how that is, and we be wanting to even be on then.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all know what it is. So the energy of vibes and stuff live in the morning, real pumped up. Real,
Yeah.
we connected with Sim audience, man. The front stoop, you know what I'm saying? Giving them some morning stuff, giving them some of them vibes early in the morning.
Yes, sir.
Giving them some of them vibes in the morning, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. And basically what we doing is we doing our thing. Just because we collaborating, we still doing our thing, man. We doing our thing. And it'll just be us over there, you know what I'm saying, expanding the vibes and stuff thing over there to their audience, you know what I'm saying? Sim doing some executive producing stuff in the background, me doing some executive producing stuff in the background, man. We doing the same thing, man, providing the same product, man, just expanding it to a bigger audience, man, getting them on board so they can get a taste of all the dope stuff that y'all been getting every morning, man. That's fire. Mr. Vince is in the building. Bim.
Yes, sir. Bam.
Bim, bim, bim. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm super excited about that.
I'm super excited too, man. We were gonna announce this yesterday, man. We had some things planned. But like Unc said, man, the only time you don't have me and Unc on is if there's some technical issues. You know, even though we tried pushing the time back, maybe things would have been resolved in that window, but it didn't. But we're here today, man. We're here today with great news. We hope that everybody in the chat is as excited as us, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
even know how we finished the rest of the show, man. We dropped that big bombshell. I don't know how we topped that.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. Do our thing. Do our thing.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
So you ready for the rundown?
Yeah, man. Let's get into this topic, man. Let's do it. Let's get into this rundown, man. Let's do that. Let's do it. So, guys and girls, everybody watching, let me get into this topic thing, man. Let me do this, man, just real quick, man. Let's do our relationship corner thing, and then we're gonna talk about the topic of the day, man. Because it's a heavy topic, and I know we're gonna really want to get deep into this thing, man. We're gonna really want to get deep into this thing. So let's just get into it.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need. What you need. We're broken, it's tragic. We're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic. Believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
All right, y'all. All right, y'all know this topic, and y'all saw the thumbnail, right? Right, y'all saw the topic, and y'all saw the thumbnail of this. Y'all saw the preview, right? So the topic of the show, man, we want to touch on for late relationship calling is toxic relationships. And y'all understand that relationships mean many different connections with many different people. Like relationships aren't just, say, a teacher and a student, or a boss and a worker, or a mom and dad, or a sister and brother, or a boyfriend and girlfriend, or husband and wife, right? Relationships are formed on a lot of levels, like a lot of connections, right? A lot of connections. And what I'm asking you guys today is, have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Right? How did you recognize the relationship was toxic? And was it the other person being toxic, or was it you being toxic? Did you bring baggage to the relationship? Did you treat your new girl like you treated all your old girls? Right? Right? Were you the cranky boss? Or was that you? Right? Was that you? But before we get deeper into the conversation, I want to play a joint to get us started, get us crunk up this morning. It's a joint called Hood Goddess by DSJ. So while y'all think about that, check this out.
Yeah. Yeah. Shorty, let me holler at you. Girl, it's the way you walk, command attention. It's all about your vibe, your true intention. I call you Hood Goddess. You're misunderstood, 'cause you're from the hood. From first eye contact, I knew I had to have that. Had a feeling you were something special. Didn't know if I could match that. You draw a crowd just to say hi. You make it happen, you stay fly. You big and everyone know. If I was a stock, you would raise mine. Even with a t-shirt and sweats on. Girl, you work it for me. Don't matter what they say about you. Baby, you're perfect. Girl, it's the way you walk, command attention. It's all about your vibe, your true intention. I call you Hood Goddess. You're misunderstood, 'cause you're from the hood. That Dominican girl, East African queen, call you my cinnamon girl. Sweet like grandma cobbler, you were a #1 prospect. Even if you're raised in the projects, and you got the whole game on lock. Cops and robbers, they'll build an altar, you're so bomb. You shoot them down so calm. You don't be playing no games, but sexy in jerseys you throw on. I'm your soldier, I will march in line. You know it's your world. Let me hit you with that Martin line. You go, girl, it's the way you walk, command attention. It's all about your vibe, your true intention. I call you Hood Goddess. You're misunderstood, 'cause you're from the hood.
They say beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Well, I would love to be the one that holds you, console you in times of grief, and listen when you're trying to speak. Your smile, it brightens up the darkest moods, and looking in your eyes is like gazing at the stars and moon. Just thinking about you, damn, I can hardly move. The depths of my feelings are hard to convey, like trying to catch fish at the edge of a bay, like I'm caught in an infinite wave, 'cause even when you do the simplest things,
Yeah, man. That DSJ joint is fire. Hood Goddess was good
Fire.
by the original DSJ. Was good. Yeah, man. That's Hood Goddess by the original DSJ. Was good. Salute, my guys. Salute. Yeah, man. So I asked y'all a question, man. Have you ever been in a toxic relationship? Y'all heard me. I asked y'all if y'all had ever been in a toxic relationship, right? Are you in one right now? Right? Are you the reason why the relationship is toxic? Right? Have you been in that toxic relationship where, say, you were the boss, or not even a boss, but say you were maybe in a leadership position, and you had workers that work for you, and you created a toxic environment, not intentionally, but maybe the stress from your bosses was forcing you to kind of take stuff out on the people that reported to you, right? Or were you in a toxic relationship with a girlfriend, with a lady, or something like that, and you were forcing the relationship to be toxic because you had other stuff going on? You know what I mean? Have you ever been in that situation? Were you just in a relationship with say, a significant other, and that person was toxic and didn't know it? You had to bring it to them. Like, yo, why you always bringing drama to the bedroom, or bringing drama home? You know what I'm saying? We in here trying to watch Power, and your girlfriend, and this is you talking to her, and her girlfriend is blowing up her phone with mess. She needs somebody to talk to, but y'all can't even have y'all quiet time alone because she got problems. You know what I mean? Chuck, you ever been in that situation?
Nope.
Situation.
I don't be in situations, man. Not like that.
Okay.
Not like that. I've seen toxic relationships. But I don't know. Chat, what about you guys? So give me, okay, so I don't know, man. Nah, I can't really think of a toxic situation. Usually I'll see warning signs of, nah, this is not about to be good, and I get out quick. So no, not really. How about you? In the past, have you dealt with, or like you said, been in a work environment where it was toxic? Okay, I've been in a toxic work environment for sure.
Yeah, man. I'm a people person, bro. I'm always in crazy relationship type scenarios, bro. I'm a people person. I'm always dealing with people of all different types, bro. I'm always in that situation. I'm you know, the biggest thing that makes relationships toxic, not to just work, when somebody think they are better than the situation. If you think you're better than the situation, then maybe you need to go to a bigger situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, you be with a chick, she's so fine that she knows she fine. You know what I'm saying? And she with you, you know what I'm saying? If it's that, if it's that, bro, if you too fine for this situation, then maybe we need to do something else. You fine though. Like I saw you walk to, man, I saw this one girl, Chuck. I ain't gonna lie, this is years ago. This is like, man, 70, 80 years ago, right? One girl, she's so fine. Every time she walks somewhere, I was like, God damn, fine the but we couldn't get along. DSJ, you know what I'm talking about. You know the chick, she be so fine, like she be like, yo, I'm ready to go get something out the refrigerator. You want something? And I'm like, nah, take your time. Cause she get up and walk to the fridge and he's like, Lord have mercy. You know what I'm saying? But then it'd be like some stuff to go with it. Like, like every time we go somewhere, everybody always be looking at me. Man, shut up and eat your damn fries. The fuck wrong with you? Or and it be something, and the toxicity comes from like the drama that weighs and weighs. Like the relationship can't thrive because there are moments where it's like just the situation just weighs and weighs and weighs and weighs on you, like constantly bringing in outside stuff that have nothing to do with y'all, and it just weigh your relationship down. Always, it's always something, and you like, yo, can it just for tonight? Can it just be us? Yes. And then to that time come, and it's like, nah, it's always something. One of the major toxic things with me, one of the major toxic things is not just that, is part of relationships is like, you get in that relationship and somebody asks you to be something other than you really are. Chat, y'all ever been in that situation? Sav, you ever been in that situation where somebody just the chick you with wants you to be something other than you normally are? When she saw you, you was Timbo and t-shirts, and now she wants you to be kind of like dress shirts and church shoes. And then she wants you to go from Timberland to Pierre Cardin or Brooks Brothers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, do you have to wear them boots everywhere? I'm like, I was boots when you met me. Now you want me to wear you want me to wear like these Louis Vuitton boat shoes to these events. You know what I'm saying? Like the toxicity of us. I understand that we're supposed to get better as people, right? But you got to let me get there at my own pace. I'll get better, right? I'll get better, but I want to get better at my pace. I don't want to get dragged in that direction. And you don't want to drag me in that direction. It's just too much effort for us to get to that place that you want me to be at. Right? Or somebody will get so frustrated with you that they start demeaning you. Right? Y'all stay together, but the person is more demeaning with the way that they approach stuff. Right? They be more demeaning. Like they quick to point out your flaws. Like you need me. Without me, you wouldn't be nothing. Right? And these are the type of relationships that people are in. People get in these relationships. Without me, you ain't nothing. And people hear that over and over. And they get to a point that you start questioning yourself. Like, am I really like that? This person got you second guessing yourself. Your confidence be mad low. You know what I'm saying? And so now it's like a situation where it's like, yo, now I need this person. I don't know if I can live without him. And it's not even because of that. It's because they point out your insecurities or whatever. And now it got you in this mindset where you feel like you need them for that mental support, like a crutch. But they demeaning you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Toxic relationships are real, man. Toxic relationships are real. They real. A lot of people, Like the people, like I know people that say, man, nah, man, this man, we straight. And you looking at him, and you looking at it, and you looking at them, and the person they with, and you like, nah, this ain't straight right here. This the toxic motherfucker right here.
Yes.
This the reason. This the battery asset right here. You know what I'm saying? Like they insecurities got them. You know what I'm saying? And you like, yeah.
As a younger man, I used to see stuff like that all the time. Like a couple that is in a relationship that really should not be in a relationship. Like it's clear that two people should not be together. I mean, like argue. I mean, down to the ground, like cursing each other out. And I mean, any and everywhere. Get your behind in the car. Don't talk to me like that. F you, F your mama, blah, blah, blah. I mean, and everybody like, what's going on? And then it got to a point, oh, well, you know, that's how they are. And I'm like, that's how they are. This is terrible. Like, this is terrible. And they fighting each other. Like, how is this good? Oh, well, you know, you gotta, relationships are tough. And I'm like, man, heck no. If this is tough, I don't want it. Call me whatever you want to call me. I don't think that's the kind of relationship that you should be in. Because I seen a situation like that, and I was like, oh man, they must have been together a while. Because you know how sometimes older couples argue. Y'all only been together a month, and y'all arguing like this? Man, break up and find somebody else, man.
Yeah.
Because this is not going to get better. This is not going to get better over time.
Right.
Clearly, y'all not right for each other. But you made a point about, and I thought that was a good one. Someone pointing out your insecurities, right? Seeing through the fog, through the mist, and be able to, you know, call out certain things. And not that these are new things, like other people haven't been saying these things, but here comes this person. And for some reason, their word just carries so much weight. And it's one of those weird things where they hate them for saying what they said, but weirdly they love them even more because they said that thing. And I'm like, okay, all right, well, I'm just not with the fussing and the fighting, man. I think that's too much. That's why I said, me personally, like, nah, man. If I feel like you have an argumentative spirit, like I don't care how fine you are. I keep my game for somebody else. So that's not going to be good.
Okay.
And I got too much of a temper and short patience to be in situations like that. So yeah, okay.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Some things, in my opinion, some things are just worth fighting for, bro. I'm not talking about physically pulling somebody up, but some things is worth emotionally investing in. With me, and like this is me. Now, I'm not saying that this is the way things should be. This is me stating my own opinion, right? Some things are worth fighting for, right? Like a DSJ. You know what I'm saying? You know, DSJ do the hood goddess thing. I'm like, yo, some things like that, man, where you see a cat, you know what I'm saying, with some talent, man. You're like, yo, some things is worth, you know what I'm saying, stepping out there You know what I'm saying? Stepping out there for, in my opinion. Like if you in a relationship and it's just toxic just for the sake of just being toxic, two toxic people getting together because toxicity is comfortable, then I ain't going to go down that road, right? But what I will do, however, is if you just feel like if you feel like there's something to this, then it's worth hanging around and doing.
Okay. So if y'all just started like hanging out, going on dates, and let's say y'all been on 4 dates and y'all argued every date, isn't that a sign? Like, yo, I don't think.
What are you arguing over?
Everything.
Are you in a relationship? Or have you just dating?
Dating.
Yeah.
You only been on 4 dates. And every date has been that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if that's. Yeah. But personally, I don't fear like unknown stuff or embrace like the what if worst case scenario. Right? That ain't really like with me because I'm thinking like what if worst case, but I'm also thinking like, okay, what's the best case? Right? Like what's the best case scenario? You know what I'm saying? Like what happens if say, what if this thing kick off and it could be something better than anything that I've ever seen before in my life? Right? Because I'll give you an example. I was at this thing one time, blase blah, R. Kelly on stage with this little girl in preschool named Aaliyah, right? They performing, blase, blase, blah. Things break out, and Janet Jackson is in front of me, right? And so I'm thinking, so in that moment, I could be like thinking like, what if she dissed me in front of everybody? I'll be the laughing stock forever. Or in Uncle Freezy mind, I'm like, yo, if I shoot my shot right now, I can have Janet Jackson. That's the way that I think, right? Like, because you know, and we all know who we are. We have a comfort level with our personalities because we know ourselves better than anybody else. Some people are like, yo, I know you better than you know yourself. Nah, no, you don't. No, you don't. That's impossible. Right? With me, I'm thinking like, do I say something and get dissed? Or do I say something that could lead to something else? And I'm thinking like, shoot your shot, young man. Do your thing. I'm boosting my own self up. Get my own engine revving. And so like, hey, Janet. Oh, wait. I'm sorry. It's Miss Jackson. If you nasty, right? Is that what you said? This is me shooting the shot, getting starting this conversation. And she laughing like, what? Yeah. I'm Uncle Freezy. And she trying to ignore me, and I'm trying to holler like, you know what I'm saying? Listen, I noticed that out of all these people out here in this field, and this is true. This is very, very, out of all these people in this field, you looking at me. So it must be something to it. What's good? And the only reason why she was looking at me is because I was right in front of her and everybody else scrambling. But the fact remains that she was looking at me. So in life, how you gonna approach things? You're gonna approach things like, if I say something to her, she's gonna diss me and my feelings gonna be hurt. Or do you take advantage of opportunities and try to step out there? Right. And so listen, the thing is that right there could have led to a toxic relationship. But if I would have never shot my shot, I would have never had known. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And it ain't lead to nothing. She laughed and her bodyguard put his hands on me. That's about it. Like, hey man, get out of here, leave Miss Jackson alone. Some jerk. He was like 7 foot tall with muscles and stuff. Think he could just push common people around, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But what I'm getting at, but the toxic relationship thing, I think is a real thing, and I think people deal with it more often. And hey, Sav, she already killed me for this story all the time. Anyway,
all the time.
All the time, all the time, all the time.
We can't hear. She probably like, you telling that story again?
She's like, God damn it. That's what she said. Like, okay, I told you once a year you can tell the story. Right. But the point that I'm getting at, man, is with relationships, and we all have them.
Mm-hmm.
We all have relationships on every different level. We just gotta, are you in a toxic relationship, right? Are you in a toxic relationship, or even more so than that, are you a toxic person?
Right.
Are you a toxic person? DSJ, you know the toxic person I'm talking about. Like every time they come around, they got the rain cloud over their head, the storm cloud over their head. They always bring the ill vibes. They always bring doubt, question everything. Man, why y'all want to go to the movies? Yo, why y'all want to go? Why y'all want to go to the dispensary? Why y'all want to go to the liquor store? Why y'all always want to do this? Why y'all want to do that? Why y'all want to go to the buffet?
Oh my God.
Why you want to have a party? Y'all always partying. Why y'all always trying to party? Why y'all always trying to have get-togethers? And you're like, yo, why do we even have you around? What's the point? Why we even have you around? Every time you the biggest wet blanket. You are a walking wet blanket. Right? That person that just add the ill vibes to every situation. Like say me and Sav like just kicking it, just like, yo, I'm talking to Savage NYC. I'm like, Sav, you want to throw something on the grill? Like, yeah, man, hell yeah, let's throw something on the grill. And then we call King Poppy. King Poppy, listen, hey, stop by the store on your way here and bring some ice. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, your little group building, it started off with 2 people. Next thing you know, you got 10 people in the yard. Somebody got a little music playing, a little mixtape they put together. You know what I'm saying? And then Toxic walk up. What y'all doing? Why y'all cooking out on a Thursday afternoon? This couldn't wait till Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like that toxic type of person that be in the group that ruin everything. And they be in that relationship like that too. Like what you want to go to the Bahamas for? You know what I'm saying? Why we got to go to the Bahamas, man? Let's just save that money, man, and then, you know what I'm saying? We just go to my mama house for Christmas. But but I'm not bumping uglies with your mama. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm yeah.
Now I've definitely witnessed a lot of toxic family relationships, and I'm like, geez, Louise. I will say, it's tough to watch people go through that. Like, I can think of a situation right now, man. It was this chick I was definitely feeling her. Off air, I'm gonna share her some pics. I mean, bad. She's been bad since we were real young, and so I was in competition with a baseball player, like major league prospect. He ended up signing with like the Padres or something like that. But anyway, long story short, the toxic relationship I seen was with her mom. Like, Shorty couldn't make no move without her mom saying so. Like nothing. And so fast forward 20 plus years, 20 years go by. I'm at my cousin's wedding and I see her. And immediately I'm like, okay, let me go talk to her. So we're standing by the bar, we're talking and talking. And her mom walks up, hit me on the elbow, and completely takes over the conversation. And every question that I ask her, her mom answers. So I'm like, so what you doing now? Oh, she's a teacher. Okay, so you ever left this old funky town? No, she's staying right here with me forever and ever. Like, oh man, she looked good in this dress, but no way, Mom, you're killing the vibe. Like, I can understand why this girl ain't going nowhere. Because when we were kids, you were the same way. Like, wouldn't let her do anything, like nothing. Like, it's her and me. And mind you, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, yo, she must be her only child. She's not. She's not the only child. She has a brother. Maybe like 3 years younger than her. Her brother. Her brother is not controlled that way. That dude isn't controlled that way at all. And me and him chopped it up. Me and him chopped it up in the parking lot after the reception. And he was like, nah, man, my sister not going nowhere. My mom got her wrapped around her finger. My mom said jump, she be how high. I was like, oh, how do you date a girl like that? Is she fine? Like you said, some things are worth exploring. I don't know about that one though. I don't know about that one. Where her mom is telling her like when we were teenagers, yeah, fine. We teenagers, we don't know nothing.
Right.
This is like 5 years ago.
Okay.
So that's 36, man. We're 36 years old. Like, your mom should still be telling you, come sit here. Sit up straight. Don't slouch. I'm like, yo.
Right.
Yo, at least you're like, yo, you are the mama absolutely needs some cutting. Cause I've never seen a dude, her talking to a guy, whether it was at the church or if we was anywhere. I've never seen it ever. Never.
Is church the reason why people be in toxic relationships?
Part of it, yeah. Part of it, yeah. Because the church, encourages people to work out their situations. Not quick to run and get a divorce. The church also has this saying, well, at least down south. I don't know if it's everywhere, but down south they have this saying: it's better to be married than to burn. So premarital relations and all that. Before you even do that, just get married. And so, in the experience of witnessing things, I've seen a lot of people get married real young because they was, in the heat, and once they released, they came to their senses like this wasn't, this ain't really a relationship that they wanted, but because they were horny, and maybe this person was physically appealing and being figuratively chained up where you can't do anything, you can't go anywhere because of religious restrictions. Then here comes this person, who's probably just as bound up as you, and now y'all engaged in this thing, and in order to not quote unquote burn in hell, you get married, and y'all shouldn't have been married. Y'all shouldn't have been. Y'all should have never gotten married. Yeah, man. I think church does play a part. Does play a part in that, man. People's religious beliefs. Definitely.
Okay. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
I agree with that.
I think there are a lot of toxic people everywhere, though.
Yes.
Like some people are toxic and they know it, and some people are toxic and don't know it. Right. The ones that are toxic and don't know it are generally the most dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Like they toxic and don't know it. And they're like, man, and I'm like, man, every time you come around, people be like, man, here comes such and such. Shit. Y'all put your stuff away. You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. It'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It'd be crazy, man. Yeah, man. Like, do we all have exes that are toxic? I think we all have exes that are toxic. Right? I have exes that are toxic, man. I see them. I try to see them and don't see them, but then I see them. I'm like, oh shit, here goes this motherfucker. And they be like, why you always act like that when I come around? You hate me? No, I don't hate you, bitch. Girl.
Yes.
I don't hate you. You know that. How am I get to heaven if with hate on my heart? I don't hate you. How you been? Man, and she tell me like, and so this is one that I'll see every now and then. She'd be on that, man. My husband, man, he talking about he wanna be something. I told him you can't be nothing. You got kids. You got to be the daddy. You got to be a husband. You chase a dream. What is it? We ain't 10. And I'm like, damn, saying the same shit she used to say to me. This is she 50.
She the problem.
How you 53 years old? You 53 and you still saying the same stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying the same stuff from 30 years ago? Really? You the soul crusher. You crushing that man's soul on a daily basis. And this is like us. I think this is like us. I think what people too, by the way.
But I think sometimes with people like that, it's they're projecting their own stuff, their own insecurities on other people. Because think about like that, or that insecurity that you're constantly or that flaw that you're constantly pointing out about somebody, why are you always attracting those kind of people? Maybe it's something about you.
Yeah. I got something. I'm a little bit like the person I'm with now is not toxic though. The person I'm with now is an encourager. Is an encourager. The person when you down, she constantly looking to pick you up. You know what I'm saying? Like when she not encouraging, I think something's wrong. You know what I'm saying? When she not saying, well, you too smart for that. I don't know what they was thinking when they said that about you. You know what I'm saying? She did the opposite, like more of an encourager. Sometimes you could be encouraging without even saying nothing.
Right.
Like you could be encouraging without saying a word. Like here, I just saw you sitting here, and I thought you might just like some tea. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, I had that look on my face. Like, I don't want to say nothing. You're just, you know what I'm saying? If you need me, I'll be in the other room. You know what I'm saying? Some people like,
yes, sir.
Yeah, some people just like that. Like some people in our lives are so opposite of toxic. Like when you be around them, a lot of people think like this person can't be real. We real. We exist. like there are opposite of toxicity out there in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you ever told somebody, yo, I'm just hanging out, man. I don't want nothing from y'all. I'm just hanging out. It's like, you just hanging out. Yeah. That's that.
Yeah, we just kicking it. Hey, what you doing?
Right. DSJ even said, I have a toxic sister. When she calls, I'm always busy, even when I'm doing absolutely nothing. I'm about to go to work on Christmas. Yeah, man. Yeah, Sav. That's what I'm saying. The toxicity thing is real, bro. Like, I have cousins that are toxic, but they don't know it because they found comfort in being toxic with each other. So instead of being a toxic person, it's a toxic group. And when they get around you, bro, they can overwhelm you if you not. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's like 5 or 6 of them, 7 of them. They toxic. They don't know they not toxic because they done found a group. They done got together, and now they got a toxic group. And so to them, it's so familiar and so comfortable for them that they don't even know what. Hold on, Chuck. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. I totally agree. Savage NY. Salute. Misery loves company, man. And then when you have a whole bunch of like, I believe in energy transference. That's why I'm very careful of who I allow in my personal space. Because that toxicity is yo, man, that's a energy, man, and I can't F with it at all. Like people that get together to try to down one another, or DSJ pulls up in his new Benz. Oh man, it's a 2022, but man, it already got 15,000 miles on it. Like, wait, what? Like 15,000 miles ain't nothing. Like, what are you talking about? Why can't it just be, yo, man, he got a dope car? Oh man, that old ass Bentley. Like, word, but it's a Bentley though. I mean, it's his. He paid for it. Like, you about to ask me for a ride? and you talking so crazy about this person, like, yo, man, it's easy to be negative and to criticize instead of fixing your own stuff. Instead of taking care of the things that that are really an issue for you, it's easy to criticize other people. Like people like, man, I can't stand people who, and 9 out of 10 times they be the person that does that stuff. Man, I can't stand people who be lying, man. I can't stand a liar. And then for the next 30 minutes tell you 50 million lies.
Back to back.
Man, I swear to God, man. I just walked out there and the money just fell in my hand.
Right.
And I look up, it was a leprechaun saying, top of the morning to you. And you be like, man, if you don't get off that crack.
Yeah, man.
But, you know,
yeah, man. Yeah, man. It is what. Yeah, man.
Yes. It absolutely, and that was my point, Sav. Like it's not you. Toxic people, it's them, and they're just projecting their stuff onto you because they're not going to put in the work to change that stuff about themselves. So if they see something that is similar to their nonsense and you, they're jumping all over. They're going to tell you everything that someone either told them or wish they told them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, man, with toxic folks, man, you just gotta let them. You gotta let them be. You can't feed into the BS because that gives them energy. That allows that stuff to grow on the inside of them. You know what I mean? So when you don't participate, and I'm great at that, not participating.
Right.
And people don't like that when you don't engage. But one thing I do want to say, public service announcement, because I'm not engaging with you and you're upset, if you spit on me, I'm gonna kill you. Point blank, period. You can hit me all you want. You spit on me. How do I say goodbye to what we had? Man. I'm not playing. I said that because I remember a situation like a dude just not saying nothing. And I mean, this girl is in his face. She hitting him, and he's just, all right, whatever. And because he wouldn't engage back, I mean, nothing. He wouldn't say anything. Man, she right in his face. And I was like, oh no. I'd rather be punched in the sack, man, than spit on. Like I feel like that's the ultimate disrespect. Like I can't. There's no chill. There's no chill button
chicks
for
will drive
me
you
with
there. Chicks will go there with you though. Chicks will go there with you, man. Chicks will push you to the limit. Get your feelings in it. You know what I'm saying? Chicks will push you to the limit, bro. I done been there. I done been with toxic a chick named Tasha. She was a cutie.
They always
right?
toxic.
She was a cutie, right? The chick you know how you meet the chick at work, like you know how you work for the temp service. You know what I'm saying? You get your little temp service job, get your little cubicle, you in a spot,
right?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, DSJ, all of them. I have never dated a Tasha that wasn't, right? And I probably dated
yes.
Tasha's a common name. So I'll just leave it at that.
But
I ain't gonna say how many. y'all gonna laugh if I tell you how many Tashas. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I started. It started like with a girl named Latanya. I don't know how many Tanyas I dated, but Tanyas and Tashas. I don't know I don't know what. But anyway, dated this lady named Tasha. I had just got this job. I was I forget what the temp service name was, but it was on the other side of Columbia towards Irmo. Got the little thing going there.
Okay.
They put you through the ringer. You know, we didn't get your high school transcripts. We didn't get your college transcripts. I'm like, what you need with high school transcripts? And I gave you my college transcript. You don't know that I graduated from high school, even though you got my military transcript and my college transcript. Anyway, temp services.
Just slow.
They make you want to just. Y'all see how I shot the bird to a temp service? I ain't worked for a temp service in like 30 years, right? And they still make me mad, bro. But anyway, temp service, I'll go through the ringer. They like my cousins, my toxic cousin is like, yo, the temp service, they don't never be putting people through the ringer like that, man. They always try to send you, like the temp service wanted to send me to this meat processing place. I didn't want to work at the meat processing place. It was, even though it was more money,
right?
It was too far to drive. And I didn't want to do that. And they say I want to be in the office, in that office setting. Business. Y'all know what it is. The temp service, they see you got a degree in one thing, and they like the only thing we got open is spraying off chicken guts off the back dock. But I got a degree in, that's the only thing we got open. You know they lying. They saving them jobs. They saving
for their people's
jobs. Yes. Right, but what can you do? Right? I walk in, they see I'm a big person. They like, oh, he'll be good at spraying up chicken guts on third shift. You know what I'm saying? Instead of looking at. So anyway, they put me through the ringer, and I'm not taking no for an answer. Right? I went to the job. They were like, yeah, you know, we appreciate you, Uncle Freezy, but we have a relationship with such and such temp service. And I'm like, okay, so the only way I get on here is go through the temp service, which I knew was a lie. Anyway, go through the temp service. Finally, after 2.5 weeks of piss tests and clerical tests and all that stuff, I finally get put on. They gave me a job as the runner. You know what the runner is, right? The runner is the dude from the mail room there with the little push buggy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Look like a little tinny shopping cart. And what he do is he go by he put everybody mail in that thing, and he go by and hit all the mail stops, and then, you know what I'm saying? And then on the way back through, he'll come through and collect everybody. So that was me for like a couple weeks. And so I see this. I'm like, man, this is bad. She looked at me like, Chuck, I knew I had a, because she looked at me and saw me. I caught her checking me out. And so she turned, and this is during the finger wave days. You remember finger waves? With chicks used to have finger waves. Yeah. So she
super duper fly.
Yeah. So she sucked her teeth and spin her head around. You know what I'm saying? Like she didn't see me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, got you. So I take the mail in the back. And this dude named Frankie. Yo, why dudes named Frankie swear they bagging all the chicks? Dudes named Frankie swear they bagging all the chicks, bro.
Yes.
Like, I ain't never met a dude named Frankie that didn't swear he was bagging all the chicks. And
they usually have Frankie, a big head.
Yeah. This Frankie here was cool though. He was cool But he's like, nah, man, I'm working on that one over there, Uncle Freezy. Oh yeah, what about it? Nah, man, I'm working on that one over there, Uncle Freezy. Oh, you working on all of them? Okay, that means you ain't got none of them.
None.
Got you. Right. So I didn't go over to talk to Miss Tasha. This is my version of the story. Now she tells my cousin a different version of the story all the time. She was like, so basically her version of the story is, man, I saw your frog-eyed cousin and I figured wasn't nobody never gonna date him, so I just give him a chance. Right. This is he looked so lonely. I just say if I didn't just holler at him, he was gonna do something to himself. This is her telling the story. She think it's cute. That thing ain't cute, Miss Tasha. So anyway, I go over and she like, excuse me, sir. Can you take this thing to the mail room? And I'm like, how much it weigh? Just like, how much it weigh? She's like, I don't know. It's a box. Nah, I can't take it. You got to write the weight on it. I'm just making her talk, just like asking all these weird things. And I'm like, who are you anyway? You the boss? She's like, no, I ain't the boss. It's such like, who are you? You the boss. You only been here for 4 days. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I talked to her. I you know what I'm saying? I just talked to her every day. Didn't holler. And so they had this little function, like what's them joint they have, like when the girl be pregnant at work and all the chicks be bringing gifts and all that. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Like a baby shower.
Yeah, like one of them joints at work, like they do the baby shower thing, right over there, and me and Frank just like every day, just like getting lunch from somewhere like Burger King or something. This day I ain't had no money. Remember, I'm a temp. I'm working for the temp service. Barely got gas in my car. My car's a lemon. It's overheating every day I get to work. Before I go, every day I got to pop the hood and pour a gallon of water in the radiator. Because I put pepper in the radiator. You know how back in the day they say put pepper in your radiator to stop your radiator from leaking?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I ain't had the money to get my radiator fixed. So I'm always trying to do something just to make sure my car don't even heat. I ain't got no money this day. Right? I'm working temp. It's like a Tuesday. I ain't got no money for lunch. I ain't got no money for gas, no nothing. Frank, like, yo, you want something for lunch? Like, nah, man, I ain't got no money. He like, man, y'all temp motherfuckers always be broke. Why y'all be broke? Like, Frank, I'm a temp. You know what I'm saying? You think they paying me like they paying y'all? So anyway, Frank and his disgusting self say, okay, I'll be back. He go get his own lunch, bro. He offered me nothing. And he over there eat this Burger King or whatever it is he eating. And I'm in the thing, and Miss Tasha come and like, yo, y'all know we having a baby shower over there. I don't know why they bought all this food. She walking in, and Frank was like, yo, I appreciate you looking out for me. She was like, nah, this ain't for you, fool. This for him. You got to go get your own, fix your own plate. And he like, Frank is like, and this is how I know I had her. He like, yo, you fixing plates for people? And she like, nah, just for some people. As soon as I hear that, I'm like, bim. Got him. Now he mad because he was working on it and she ain't fixing my plate. You know what I'm saying? He was working on it, but she ain't fixing my plate. So then I get in the A game. Like, Miss Tasha, listen, I appreciate you. I didn't know how you knew I was so hungry. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, car breaking down. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to get this thing, you know what I'm saying, back on track. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I know, I saw you. You know what I'm saying? And then so we started. I ain't gonna get into specifics, but anyway, me and her wind up in like this office like relationship. Hold on, I'll be right back.
So yeah, man. Let me ask you guys. Let me ask you guys a question. It's based on the story that I was telling. Yep. Can you call dibs on somebody? I ain't talking about like a sandwich, a soda. I'm talking about dibs on a person. Like you see somebody you think is fly, you think they look good, and you like, yo, I got dibs on them. So that means you can't holler, you can't try to get with them or nothing. Is that a real thing? Particularly amongst friends. Like, is that a thing? I'm just asking because when I moved to the Carolinas, that seemed to be a thing. Yeah, man, that's what I say. Like, I never forget, man. It was this chick that I wanted to talk to. I finally, what I'm saying, after the game, after the game, we were all like hang out at Burger King. Well, not Burger King, but McDonald's, which was right next door to Burger King. So everybody be in the parking lot, whatever. And so I see her up in McDonald's. I make my move. We're kicking it, sitting in the booth. I'm laying it on thick. And then she was like, yo, I'm feeling you, but my cousin said she like you. And I was like, you ain't feeling me. That's cool. She was like, nah, my cousin, she was like, yo, she really like you, and it'll hurt her feelings if we started talking. And I was like, I don't even know your cousin. I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, this person has never made themselves known to me. Like, you can't claim me. You can't talk to him because I like him. Like, that's crazy. With dudes, yeah, even with dudes, man, I found like that's crazy. Like, yo, man, I liked her first. Yeah, but clearly she ain't like you. She gave me the cheeks. Like, what I'm supposed to do? Say no to cheeks? because you liked her and she passed you by? Like, I don't get that.
She keeps on passing me. Yeah, man. Man, dog, pit bulls are fast, bro. Dog got loose, neighbor chasing them. Thank you, neighbor. I think my neighbor like 1,000 times, man. Benny out there by the highway, bro. Man.
Wow.
Yeah, man. That was crazy. You ain't ever seen a fat dude run that fast before, bro. I'm running at him. He think we playing, and trucks is going by like, Wah! You know what I'm saying? Yo, man, that's crazy. Yeah, man.
Right, Keyshawn. Women be, and that's the thing. Yo, man, why are you upset she chose?
Yeah.
Like, why?
Y'all talking about y'all talking about Frankie? Just in general.
In general, because that definitely sparked when you was telling that story. When you had to step off to handle Benny situation real quick, I asked, is that calling dibs on people? Is that a real thing? Like, how you can't do that? Like, yo, man, I was trying to talk to her first.
Yeah.
I liked him
too, though.
Yeah, bro. Now that I never liked, and I would say that was a toxic relationship. Being around a bunch of homeboys that if they spot a girl, if they spot her, never said 2 words to her. Now you can't talk to her because they eyeballed her first.
I got people that used to hate me for that, Chuck. Like So the thing is in the beginning, like when I was telling y'all about Frankie, that's what Frankie was doing. Frankie had dibs on the entire office. Remember how I was telling you, like, yo, who was that? He like, yo, I'm working on that. He was letting me know right then he had dibs on everybody. He just didn't say it like that, right? He just didn't say it like that, right? But dudes, but anyway, the thing with man, look, this conversation could go so many different ways, bro. But the thing is with Tasha had already been hurt before, had already been in relationship with dudes older than her, and they used to treat her like crap. And so she was used to getting treated like crap. Mm-hmm. And so she used to be like, that was her expectation. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like 30 years ago. Man, we was in our early 20s, right? She was messing with dudes in their 40s, like dudes and they like paying her bills, you know what I'm saying, doing all, but they was treating her like a kid, like no respect for her. And so when me and her was together, I would do stuff like show up on time. When I say I'll be there at 7:30, I'll be there like 7:25. She's like, what you doing here so early? I'm like, man, it's 7:25. I said 7:30. She's like, oh, you early. 5 minutes is early? Just small stuff that I knew that before they say 7:30 and they show up like 8:15. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Little stuff like, yo, let's go out to get something. Let's go get something to eat for dinner. And she's like, oh, yeah? Well, let's just grab something quick from Burger King. No, I ain't grabbing nothing quick from Burger King. That's for kids. Burger King is for kids and lunch. Burger King ain't for dinner. You know, like little stuff. Like the first time she came over, I was living in this single wide. It was like a old school single wide down home Dixieland redneck trailer. Right. And I'm trying to describe it. I'm trying to picture it, trying to paint it in a way so y'all can understand what I'm talking about. Down home trailer with the wheel still on the front of it.
Oh.
Like any day now, somebody will come back and get it, even though the tire was flat. The tire probably had been flat for 14, 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I invite her to my spot. I'm like, she like, yo, why you always coming over here? Why don't y'all just come over to your spot? I'm like, you don't want to go over to my spot. She's like, yeah, yes, I do. And so I cleaned up the inside of it. I couldn't clean up the outside of it. It's just raggedy. So I cleaned up the inside of it, man, best I could. Military style, army style, right? Everything clean up everything. And I seen her pass the house, Chuck. I saw her pass the house like 7 to 8 times. Like, this can't be. In my mind, I'm like, oh, she ain't coming in here. She noticed the place. So anyway, later on, she was like, yo, you know I passed that place 7 to 8 times. I was like, I know. I was looking out the window. I saw you. She was like, you know, I just couldn't believe that this was the place. But when she got on the inside, though, nice and clean. And so this is and for those that don't know, that I'm dating myself, right? I got this brand new scent called Potpourri. It was like the hottest scent ever. It was like a brand new scent. Like Potpourri was the hot scent back then, right? You have to tell you how long ago this was. So I got the whole house smelling like Potpourri. Chuck, you laughing at Potpourri?
Yes. Yes.
You ain't never smelled Potpourri, bro?
No, because every dude swear that's going to change. Every man, you put down some Potpourri, man.
Yeah.
You got some of that Potpourri?
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, man, the first time I smelled it was like 89. First time I was like, yo, this is a game changer right here. But anyway, so I got it on the inside. So I finally walk out the house and stop. I'm like, hey, Shorty, how you doing? She like, oh man, I thought I was in the wrong neighborhood. So I knew right then. She was like, oh, this can't be the place. So we go inside. She like, hey, is it safe for me to park right here? Thinking like, over here? I'm broke. What you want me? all I can do was pay for. Yeah, y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is, bro. When you broke, when you ain't got no money, man, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta live where you can live, bro.
Right.
So take on the inside. And she's like, wow. It's like, yeah, man, this is what I be doing on my time off. I be fixing up in here. You know what I'm saying? My aunt know how to sew curtains and drapes and stuff. My auntie, bless her heart, she was looking out for me with quilts and little throws for the furniture. I went to the flea market and got flea market furniture to put in there, and got the plastic bristle brush and was scrubbing that stuff off, getting all them stains and stuff. It was old, but it was clean. You know what I'm saying? And got the stain, the varnish, and painted all the wood pieces on it. All of them one color, all the way throughout all the furniture. All the wood was the same, had the same staining on it, right? She was like, wow, man, it's nice in here. You would have never thought. I'm like, slow down. So anyway, so I asked, I'm like, hey, what you want to do for dinner? And she was like, yo, we just grabbed something from Burger King. I was like, nah, man, I ain't gonna do you like that. Let's go to Winn-Dixie and we'll get some stuff from Winn-Dixie and I'll just cook you dinner. And she's like, yo, you can cook? Damn right.
That's how you get them. Yeah.
Damn right, Chuck. And what we did was I didn't just cook. This is how I reel it in. We cooked together. Like I had her cook her thing, like what it is. I'm like, show me how you do that. You know what I'm saying? Is this what y'all had the baby shower? She said, yeah, man, that's what we had the baby shower. Yo, that was good, man. Can you show me how to do it? All these little, you know what I'm saying? What I didn't know at the time was that nobody had ever done stuff like that with her before. So every time we would get to those moments, like if the moment was ever like too good, she would stop and be like, yo, I gotta go. This is just too much. And I'm like, what? You got pork chops baking in the oven? She's like, yeah, I know, man. I just gotta get out of here. I'm like, what's wrong? I don't know. Just something. What it is, the moment wasn't right. She wasn't used to it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like this deal, like it's always something like that. Always. Why we didn't stay together? Of course, destiny, forced me and Mocha to be together. But you know what I'm saying? That right there, it's little stuff like that all the time. We'll be at work. We'll be at work and like chicks will be looking at your man, Uncle Freezy. And like they be like chicks will be looking, they were like, man, y'all seen the new temp guy? This is like months, right? I'm not new. I've been there for like 3 months. They still ain't hire me. I'm talking to the company like, yo, why not? Like, yo, we got you. We promise. We waiting for a position to come open. Come to find out they wasn't lying. They was waiting for a position to come open. They was trying to get rid of a dude, and the dude would always wiggle his way out of it and keep his job. Right? So I wasn't pounding the table for somebody to get fired, but if he stepped on a banana peel, I sure could appreciate that extra money. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a hater. You know what I'm saying? But if he could, but anyway, the thing with me and Tasha, why the thing ain't work, Chuck, is because every time something got to a point, like that too good to be true moment, she would always back up because she was used to motherfuckers like, I'm sorry for but she was used to always
jokers.
Yeah. Like this was back in the smoking days. Like you bump uglies, and then she'll be like putting her clothes on, like going to the bathroom and take a shower. And I'm like, where you going? She's like, I'm going home. Why? You got to work in the morning? Nah. Oh, why you going? I just gotta go. And I was like, and then at first I was like, dang. At first, I was like, dang, man, yeah, bumping ugly game is that trash? She just getting up and leaving?
Yeah.
So then the next time, the next time I kind of kick it into gear. Like I'm gonna make you stretch that arm out. I'm gonna make you reach for something that ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm saying? Yeah. My girl be like, oh, you reaching for something that ain't there? Yeah. Right. Okay. All right. So do that a couple times, and she still get up and take a shower. And where you going? It's just, and what I didn't know was that all the dudes before her used to make her ass get up and leave.
Oh, okay.
You know, them type scenarios. They're like, am I dealing? Am I saving? Am I Captain? What's going on? And they like, nah, but yo, we ain't never seen her with no. She don't do that. She'll never be like with no. So I'm like, okay, maybe it's me. And you know, and the toxic thing, it's like in the beginning with toxicity, I always question myself first before I question somebody else. Right. And so question myself, I'm like, what's going on? What's good? And I look myself in the mirror, I'm like, nah, it definitely ain't me. It definitely ain't me, man. I'm gonna go freezy. Shit, yeah, it definitely ain't me. And so I ask her, I'm like, yo, why you always want to be? Why you always? This is how she asked. Why you want to be like clingy like that? And at the time, I think I had just seen like this movie, I don't want to say it's Boomerang. Because it had to be something older than that. I saw a movie because I think me and Mo were together when Boomerang was out. So I see this movie with these two. They like trying to figure something out, and I'm like, man. So anyway, I'm like, yo, what you got planned for Friday night? She like, yo, my sister's coming in town. I'm not really feeling like hanging out with them. I'm gonna just hang out at your crib just the whole weekend. I'm gonna hide from them. Okay. All right. Whatever. Just stop at Winn-Dixie. And I know y'all don't know what Winn-Dixie is. You know what I'm saying? Chuck, what would be equivalent to a Winn-Dixie up north?
I guess Kroger's or here in the city. Stop and Shop.
Stop and Shop. Okay. So I tell Miss Tasha, hey, just stop at Stop and Shop and get you a little something. You know what I'm saying? My pops loaned me some money. I just went to Jim. I'm like, Jim, give me $50. He's like, yo, you're a grown man. Well, I'm giving you $50. Anyway. So my pops gave me some money. Went and bought some groceries. I bought everything for her. I ain't bought nothing that I felt like I wanted to eat. I bought everything that I felt like she would like to eat. Right? She get there, Chuck. We hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I borrowed my little brother VCR. This is how broke I was. I was so broke I didn't have a VCR. I was so broke I didn't even have a VCR, man. So you know how broke you got to be not to even have a VCR, man?
Yes.
A VCR.
Wait, hold up. Time out. What year was this?
90-ish?
No, you should have had
91?
You should have had a VCR in 91.
Nah, Chuck.
I thought you were saying like 80 something.
Nah, Chuck. I was that broke, bro. I was that broke. I was driving a 1987. No, this is 1990. So I was probably driving. Yeah, I was driving like a 1984 Toyota Camry, white. It was white and red, right? You know why it's white and red, right? because it was white
It was
with
painted.
rust
Oh,
spots
it was
all over
rusted.
it. Yeah. Y'all make me so sick when y'all be laughing at me like that to my face, bro.
Hey,
Chuck,
man.
Chuck laughing at me to my face about my car, bro. Wow. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So call over. We watching movies, like all this thing, and she was like, "Yo, something about this ain't right." And she was looking like she wanted. I'm like, "Yo, I thought you said you was gonna hang out for the weekend." And she's like, "Nah, something about this ain't right." So she just make up an argument. We arguing over nothing. She's like, "You think you just gonna play with my heart and blah blah blah?" And she left, Chuck. And back then I didn't have a cell phone or a house phone. So I have a cell phone.
How did you, sir? How were you able to? Okay, go ahead. Finish.
So
because I don't know how you don't have a house phone or
And yo, man, it was the 80s, 90s, bro. We survived without phones. You know what I'm saying? It was a weird time, but anyway, man, we get to work, and she called me by my last name, Mr. So and So. How you doing? I'm like, what the fuck? What's wrong with you? Her friend come over and tell me that things is going too fast. She ain't really used to nobody treating her right, and so she ain't used to it. She just got to slow roll this thing because she think you want something from her. And I told her friend straight up, like, yo, we already bump uglies. What else can she give me? You already smashing. We already smashing. What else? What else you got? Our friend's like, you just so. And basically, she wanted to say real, right? Like, she ain't got that. She ain't rich. She ain't rich. I ain't rich. What else could she give me? Her heart? I say that to her friend just like that.
Yeah.
Just like that. What else can she give me? Her heart? And her friend just spin around, walk off. Right. So anyway, Chuck, what coming up, you know what happened? We date, just to speed the story up, we date off and on for a while after that. But the thing is she was carrying so much emotional baggage and was so toxic that I just couldn't deal with it no more. It's just that. Like, we get together, we have a great weekend, we kick it. I think something be more to it. Her too. She feel it, and then she leave. Like, I just can't do it. And leave.
Yeah, that's wild.
It's real,
wild.
though.
Yeah.
It's real. People be like that, man. They have so many, like they carry like this toxicity with them from previous stuff. Like, they've been hurt before or scorned before, and the thought of being free is intimidating. The thought of being free is like I remember like no lie, the same chick. I just walked up to her. I was like, "Hey, gorgeous," and she's like, you could tell it caught her off guard. She's like, "Don't be calling me that at work. People looking." And then I'm like, "Yo, you don't think motherfuckers in here? You think motherfuckers in here don't know that you gorgeous?" Right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You being real with, like, you the in here. You think people in here don't know that?
People know that.
Yeah. So she's like, just don't call me that. Yeah, you got some insecurities with you. Yeah, man.
You got problems and issues you got to iron out.
Yeah.
I will holler though.
Holla.
Yeah,
Holla.
man. I'll holler. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the toxicity thing is real, bro. Toxic relationships, bro. You be like with me, with me, I was kind of at rock bottom, so I ain't have nothing to hide, bro.
Right.
I ain't have nothing to hide. They saw that raggedy car that was jerked because I had a broken motor mount. So every time I shift gear, it'd be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bro, and it was hissing because from the steam because the car was overheating every day, me pulling in the parking lot, people laughing. And my eventual boss, the dude I still know him to this day, a good friend of mine, right? He was like, yo, when you pulled up with that raggedy car, we didn't think he was gonna make it. It's like, yeah, man, nah, I'm gonna make it because with somebody with drive and desire, bro, people with drive and desire,
yes, sir,
they're gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? Because what he didn't know was if that car would have broke down, I would have bought a bicycle, because I was gonna get there. You know what I'm saying? I'd have rode all the way through Columbia traffic, all the way on the backside of Columbia, all the way close to Irmo, all the way there, 45 minutes on the bike. I'd have did it. An hour and a half walking, I'd have did it. Rain, sleet, or snow. You know what I'm saying? I'd have did that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna ask somebody for no ride, no nothing. I just did it. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But the thing is though, is them toxic relationships, they kind of weigh on you. And now that I think about some of that toxicity, I'm like, oh man, why did I put myself through those situations? I definitely learned something from that though. I definitely learned from them situations, man.
You do come out learning valuable lessons. I will say that for sure.
Yeah, man.
I wish there was something. Go ahead.
Hey, what's your what is your Twitter handle?
Oh, Knicks for life. I believe that's what it is.
Dang, bro, it's a lot of Knicks for life up here.
Okay.
Dang, Knicks for life. Knicks for life. I'm trying to tag you in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it. Copy in the private chat. Paste.
Oh, okay. Situation. Man, this is crazy, bro. Oh man.
There we go. These guys. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So yeah, the toxic thing is what I realize is the toxicity. Some people are just mean, but some people are guarded. Right. And see, Tasha was guarded because how she was treated, like her whatever. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like some people mean, some people just be guarded. right? Either way, it's the same result. Toxicity. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Either way, it'd be like that same thing. And you be like, yo, why do we even go through this? Why? Like why would you even, subject yourself to this toxic environment when you could just move on? Right?
Right.
Because man, it's crazy.
People like the whole pomp and circumstance when it comes to making up and breaking up and making up.
Yeah.
Man, they doing that tonight, but they're gonna be back together. Yeah, you're right, Alfred Griffin. It's human nature. Yes, sir. That's something that I couldn't understand. You know what? Sometimes we put ourselves in situations just to say that you're in a situation.
Yeah.
Like get in relationships just to say they're in one. And it's like, but this is not good. Relationships shouldn't be like this. Y'all have only been on 3 dates. And it looked like y'all been together for 25 years. Like y'all cussing each other out.
It's crazy, man. Yeah. Chuck, I no lie, this girl, I hollered at her, no lie. I used to work in this office building, right? It's a huge office complex, right? This is a separate thing. This is years later when I was in my bag. I felt like I was untouchable, right? Years later, I'm talking about like a couple years, right? I see this lady walking, church girl. She walking through, like, they have these big vestibule type areas where it's like the coffee machines and vending machines are in this little cut, and on one side it's the women's bathroom entrance, and then the other side it's the men's restroom entrance. Well, I'm standing in there with my brother because we always take our break at 10:15, right? So we go in. I mean, I'm like, hey man, blah blah blah. Like, yo, man, I just hollered at such and such downstairs cooking an omelet. You know how dudes be grimy. Dudes is grimy. You know how young dudes grimy, be talking that grimy talk. Like, yeah, I'll show her what to do with them omelets. You know what I mean? Say, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'll show her what to do with that bacon. You know what I mean? This is us being dumb and immature, but so this lady walked by, and my brother get quiet. So when my brother get quiet, because my brother was a spitter, like he would holler. Right. My brother would holler. But if a girl be so fine, like he feel like it's out of his league, he'll just shut up. And like what? I'm looking at him like what? And then I know the moment. I'm like, oh. I'm looking around, don't see nothing. He like 10 o'clock. And I look and I see this lady walking through. And I'm like, oh my God. And so she walking through, she looking at me and my brother. We just standing there. She ain't staring us down. She ain't gawking at us. She just walking by. And I just mumble like, I see she looking at us, right? And I catch eye contact. And I'm like, Chuck, this is me. I'm so stupid. I ain't gonna say stupid, but in this moment, I'm so silly. I'm like, I see her looking at me, right? In her mouth. Oh my God, you are an angel. You are beautiful. Are you lost? This is what I'm mumbling to her. And she like, think about it. She like 30 feet away. Think about how far away 30 feet is, right? Think about how far. That's a long, 30 feet. That's a long way away. But I'm like, oh my God, you are heaven. Are you lost? Me mumbling to her. And my brother is nudging me like, man, what's wrong with you? But I could tell she's looking at me talk. And she giggle. And I'm like, got him. Got him. And my brother is like, yo, got what? Got what? She come out the bathroom, and me and my brother just happen to be right there at the female entrance, like headed back to the department she worked at. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, hey, are you lost? Do you work over there? I'm Uncle Freezy. I can show you where to go. She's like, no, I'm not lost. I've been working here for 6 years. Oh, yeah. I was like, you must work in the heavenly department. Just spit, just like little silly stuff. My brother, like, my brother's like, and our break is up, and our bosses was a jerk, bro. You know how you had the boss, like 15-minute break, 15-minute break?
Yes.
Yes. Yo. You know what I'm saying? So my brother, he like, oh, God, dog, I'm late. So he like 2 minutes late, right? So I'm standing there hollering. I'm like, hey, I'll walk you to your desk. Let me walk you over here. It ain't safe in here. You need a man walk you back to your desk. She's like, it ain't safe. What you mean? Like, man, all these sharks. And you don't want to. Let me walk you back to your desk. So I walk her back to her desk or whatever. Chuck, just a little small conversation, right? How about by the time I get back to my desk, two things happen. My stupid boss is like, yo, you took a 20-minute break. I should write you up. He all loud. I'm like, okay. All right, write me up, bro. Write me up. Write me. I was like, yo, you write me up, I'll quit. Quit? What you mean you quit? You quit? Because I'm the person doing his reports. I'm good at the Excel stuff. Like I'm good at reporting and data mining, right? Good at analytics and stuff. I didn't know what it was back then. Now I know, but back then I didn't know that I was good at that. I was trying it and it was good. It's like, write me up and I'll quit. Yeah. And he just spin and walk off, right? But when I log back into my computer, you know how they tell you to lock your computer when you walk away? Like when you work in a big cubicle set. By the time I unlock my computer, I got two in the office, two instant messages from this lady that I walked to her desk.
Mm-hmm.
Bim. Yeah.
Bim.
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 Yeah.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, man. But not being over the top. You know how it is. Like, you know how when the fish be biting, you gotta let the fish get on the line and then reel them in. A lot of dudes be trying to take a big fishing net and throw it off the side of the boat and catch every fish. You know what I'm saying?
Can't do it like that.
Not for if you want ordinary fish. If you want sardines, take that big net and cast it over the side. You know what I'm saying? And just get a bunch of sardines, right? But if you big game fishing,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? If you out there, you know what I'm saying, the thing you got to cast, be patient. You know what I'm saying? Let her hook herself, reel it in a little bit at a time. She'll fight, reel it in. You know what I'm saying? And so I was doing that, and my brother was like, "Yo, my little brother was the dopest, bro. The one that passed away a couple years ago, man. Mm-hmm. He'd be the dopest. He'll be like, him and his girl would cook, and he'll have some food, right? He knew I was starving, like I ain't had nothing, so he'll bring me some food for lunch, right? And he'll walk up there. He was like, yo, I gotta take my brother something to eat for lunch, man. You know what I'm saying? Big brother down in the lunchroom. And I saw him with these big things at aluminum foil. And Chuck, the look he gave me when he saw me sitting with that girl at the table, Chuck, it was crazy, bro. It was crazy. But anyway, he's like, oh, y'all eating lunch together? So I get back to the desk. I get back to my desk. I get back to the desk. I got like 10 instant messages from all the homeboys, right? And all the homeboys, and then like my brother and her. Right. So I'm reading her messages first. And my little brother is like, I know, and this is he typing it, so it's text. He typing it. It's like, I know you see me instant messaging you. Right. Yo, like this is legit letters, like instant messages just popping up on my screen at work. Like, yo, I know you see this message. so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I go by my brother's desk and all his homeboys is over there like, yo, I can't believe, yo, you bagged. And I'm like, no, calm down. I ain't bagged nothing. We just talking. Don't mess this up. Yo, I can't believe. Yo, she ain't never hollered at. She ain't hollering, bro. All we did, she shared her tuna fish sandwich with me. She asked me if I wanted a piece. I told her I ain't have no lunch. She offered, and I accepted. That's it. Right? And dudes is like, Chuck, this is how, Chuck, dudes is high-fiving each other. Like, not, dudes in his department is high-fiving each other over me sharing a tuna fish sandwich with this girl.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah,
hold
man.
On, hold on.
Welcome to the South, everybody. Welcome to the South.
She must have been that fine, or she was above your weight class. And they
both.
Like, look at this mother here.
Both. Both.
Yeah, man.
What it was it? What it was? It was just like, the thing is it was I'm a mix of city slick and country grammar.
Okay.
Right. Like, I'm a mixer of that city slick and country grammar. Right. Because country grammar is cute and charming, but city slick is that where I come from.
Yeah.
Like you remember the first girl I ever spit game on, I told her I could she said it was gonna take a miracle. Right. And I walked on water in front of her. Remember that? The city slick. Yeah. I just poured some water on the ground and walked on it. She's like, what you doing? I'm walking on water. Ain't that the miracle you wanted? You said a miracle, right? So yeah. So yeah, but man, Chuck, that was cool. Church girl. She wanted to be toxic. She wanted to be toxic too. Like, she like, man, but if my father found out, my daddy a preacher. And she was like, shit, she was like 4 years older than me. Like, yo, you 27? I'm like 22. You worried about what your father? What? Yeah. Toxic. Yeah. She don't want. She's so fine. Go to and go to the mall. Buy like these outfits to wear, like on the weekends when we get together, we be dating. Like when we was dating, she like, I could hear her. And this, I was in a trashy apartment where the kitchen and the bedrooms were on one end, and the bathroom was way down on the other end. Mm-hmm. Like, who designed this shit? Who? But she would go in the bathroom and like put on like these What's the lingerie place in the mall?
Victoria's Secrets.
Yeah, she would go to Vicky's Secrets and get these like outfits, right? Mm-hmm. And I'd be like on a chair waiting, engine revving. What was she gonna look like when she come out of bed? Yeah. And one time I could hear her walking down. I can hear her high heels hitting the tile coming down the thing. I'm like, she just went in there and put on. Did she just go in there and put on heels? Oh my God! She come in,
telling me no,
and she's standing in the doorway, Chuck. And I swear, and she already looked like Robin Givens anyway, right? So she ain't. Robin Givens is something of another planet. Fine, right? Back when she was, you know what I'm saying. But she was like Robin Givens with long hair, like long hair, like the hood Robin Givens is what she was. She's standing in the door. I'm like, oh. I'm singing like this song in my mind, this Christopher Williams song, "Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming." She that fine.
Don't wake me, I'm dreaming.
And she just rush and jump over the chair and get on, just get on me, bro. And like you going through, you know how it is. And then she get up and she crying, "I can't do this. We got to be married." And so in my mind, I'm like, get the fuck out. This is what I'm saying in my mind. Like, get out my damn apartment. And so she like talking to me like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, this whole thing of, you know, you just before we do this, you know what I'm saying? You got to meet my father. And I'm like, yeah, we going a little too fast. We just going just a little bit too. This whole thing is crazy. And so, Chuck, we break up over that. And even to this day, when she see me, when she see your man, Sav, when she see me to this day, Sav, like to this day, when she see me, she's still bitter, still mad. Except now, she gray-headed, still body still the exact same. Except she gray-headed now, right? Still ain't Sav, still ain't married. She like 50, like 56, 57. See me, still ain't bitch up. Bad. She'll wear them pencil skirts, bro. And everybody in town would be like, yo, you see such and such had on that pencil skirt today? Claude Hammer. Yo, like the preacher, like the preachers would be like, sister such and such. Lord Hammer. Preacher got to wipe his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Yo, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. But she toxic towards me right now. Can't even say hi. Me and Mo been in a great relationship for like 30 years, right? For about 30 years, somewhere in that neighborhood, about 30 years, right? She'll speak to Mo. Hey, Miss Mo. But your man's, she like, man, that one. I'm like, damn, you want me to die or something? Damn, you hate me that much? You the one. Anyway, toxicity is crazy, bro. So I know you've been there, bro. I know everybody in this chat been through this thing where you be in a relationship or about to get into one, and the person you realize they're like, no, don't buy that car. You ain't know such and such. Don't do that. Don't wear them clothes. Like, yo, how about I'm gonna be myself. Don't do that. You like them. Why you always trying to hang out with them fellas? You know, and you're like, yo, why you always asking so many questions? Why you can't just trust that I'm not ready to go out here and do nothing crazy?
Exactly.
Why you can't just trust that you know what I'm saying? That you and I are gonna be the same? Why you always got to go out? Why we always got to be hugged up?
Bim.
Yeah, man.
Bim. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I've definitely I get out of stuff like that early, man. That's why I don't call them relationships. As soon as I see that, we good.
I be falling for it, bro. I like the going down that path, like experiencing that stuff. I think it made me better at relationships, not just with girls, but with friends, and family. It helped me deal with people better just by going through like certain things, like my ability to compartmentalize stuff. Like, yeah, just chill out, Uncle Freeze. She's just going through a stage right now. Just let her figure this thing out. And see, I can be patient. Like I can wait like 2-3 weeks, a month, something like that.
Mhm.
I can dig that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. You just just being patient, like with people in general, just like, just give them a little while to figure you out. You know what I'm saying? Or give them, you know what I'm saying, a little while to figure out what they want to do. You know what I'm saying? And don't be overly trusting, but just give them a little while to figure out what it is. And when they come back, if it be something crazy, then you know that is really not meant to be, because I saw this white lady say this thing one time. It was so amazing and so corny at the same time. She was like, if you love something, let it go, and if it come back, it's meant to be, right? And I was like, that shit is so fucking corny. And then I heard DMX say it: if you love something, let it go. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like, okay, well, if DMX keep
Oh no.
if she pull DMX into feeling like that, hey, maybe I should consider it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that's why I be, you know what I'm saying, more inclined to like be more patient with stuff. You know what I'm saying? Now, does that lead to like some toxic situations sometimes? Yeah. Yeah, but you outweigh it. Like, is the journey and the destination equal? Because ultimately, the people say the destination is supposed to outweigh everything. Like, don't worry about trials and tribulations, because once you get there, everything will be all right. It's like heaven. Like, you know what I'm saying? Go through. Don't worry about all this stuff on earth. Just deal with it, right? Just deal with it, and because heaven on the other side is worth it, right? And I'm not saying that relationships are heaven, unless you that girl that I met at that job one time, man. I hollered, and my brother was like, Chuck, you ever met somebody so fine that you speechless?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I was thinking, like, yo, what can I say that hasn't already been said?
Man, I don't know, bro. It's like this. Sav, right? Yeah, Sav. See, me and Savage NYC and myself think alike. It's not about the destination; it's about the journey, right? That's how I live this thing. That's why it'd be fun to do vibes and stuff in the morning. Like the it ain't about like once live is big, like Breakfast Club. That won't be satisfactory to me. It'd have been about the journey going from one viewer all the way up to 200,000, 300,000 viewers a day. You know what I'm saying? The journey from 1 to 300,000. That would be the thing for me. Not the fact that celebrities are begging to get their songs played on our joint sometime in the next year or so. You know what I'm saying? I like the journey part. It's why I'm willing to be more patient with the relationship building thing. But that ain't for everybody though. That's a personality type.
Yeah, I mean, the journey is cool. I'm definitely a destination dude. Like, if I know we're heading to the same place, like we're like our end goal is, let's say marriage, then okay, yeah, I'm willing to take this journey because that's something that I want to. All right, let's do it. And that's something that I'm willing to be patient with and stick out. But
right.
This is my second time taking you out and you fussing. like I'm your child. Oh no. Whatever that is, I'm not. I don't have the patience, and I'm not going to hold you up to keep you from the guy that got the patience to deal with, the things that are going on in your life that you haven't come to terms with yet. So, give me a hug. You're still my friend, but I'll see you when I see you.
Wow.
Nah, man, I can't be stressed, man. I can't. But again, if I think that the juice is worth the squeeze, I will endure something. Okay. Ashley says, I live in the moment, but aware of the possible end game. Okay.
Yeah. So Wiz saying that is kind of like me. I'm aware of the end game. I understand what that is. What that is. That's why I'm kind of patient with. Y'all know how I am by now. All of y'all know basically how Uncle Freezy is. Like, I will design it, build it, cultivate it, and work on it towards the end game. Like, I don't need to step in something ready made. I can build it myself. Right? I can do that. Some folks are want stuff that's turnkey, and I'm not saying a specific person or because ultimately I think people want to build it or to have it be turnkey depending on certain situations, right? Like for instance, when it comes to houses, some people want stuff that's turnkey because other things in their life they want to build it, right? Like for instance, right. If you buy in a house, you want your house to be turnkey because your relationships, you're gonna have to build your relationships. So some things you need for them to be easier than other things, right? So yeah, hey, Sam says life is risk management. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you on that too. But I'm definitely more of a build it myself type person, right? Even when it comes to like relationships, like when it's like friendships and all that stuff, I'm cool with like the slow burn on that. Like, I'm cool with people like, yo, this dude Uncle Freezy is crazy. Yo, this dude Uncle Freezy is crazy. I don't care about people saying that about. I'm comfortable with who I am ultimately. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm totally comfortable with who I am as a person. Totally. Like, ain't nothing somebody can say about me that make me feel bad about myself. I'm past that. I'm too old for that. I got past that when I was like 6. Like, you old fat. Okay. Yeah, you swear you such and such. Okay.
It took me a little bit longer. It took me about 7 years after you. I was probably like 13. Because I was raised to I don't want to say different, but we forgave all the time. You got to forgive your enemies. And I was walking around thinking, yo, man, you could be everybody's friend. You just gotta believe and hope and pray.
Yeah. Like Disney.
And then when I was 13, man, I was like, listen, I can't worry about what you people think about me.
No.
Because people are going to talk about you. People are going to talk about you. And I heard that one Sunday from a deacon. He was like, they talked about Jesus. So you think they ain't gonna talk about you? They're gonna talk about you to the day you die.
Yep.
To the day you die. And even when you die, they're gonna be, why they put that suit on them?
Yep.
Why they buy all them flowers? They could have saved some money.
Yep.
That people are going to talk, and that changed my perspective, man. Like because you always want, well, not you, but for me, I always wanted to be liked. Like, yo, man, I'm a good guy. And I was like, man, all this, man, I'm doing too much trying to impress people that don't really F with me in the first place. And so around 13, that's when I changed my mindset. It was like, nah.
Some people don't do that until some people never do it. Some people never do it.
I agree.
But I'm just saying, yeah, man. Let me get out of here, man. Vibe says I got to get out of here. Y'all know what the deal is. Y'all already know who waiting on me to talk about what. Y'all already know what the deal is.
Hey, Vibrant Ones, man. We appreciate y'all coming through and kicking it with us, man. Today was a great show, man. We talked about some great stuff. Hey, y'all responded very well today in the chat, man. I appreciate all the thoughts, all the comments. We'll be back here tomorrow between the hours of 8 a.m. and 9:30 a.m. Tell a friend to tell a friend. If this is your first time joining us, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Peace.
Peace, y'all. Wait, there it is.